JJ, I want him to finish all the parts of the Howey test and why hex is not in violation of any of the three.
I think most people say that there's 4, but lawyers, is it 3 or 4? How many legs are there?
No, you're the one that's schooling us on the Howey test right now.
No, it's 3. You go ahead.
Okay, so for the record, I asked 2 lawyers in tone, the pseudo lawyer, a very simple question as to how many legs there were in the Howey test, and they deferred back to me because they couldn't answer it.
3. There's 3.
Okay.
No, well, there's 4.
Okay. Thank you for having the balls to answer it. It is your profession. You should know it, right? I also know it because I read Wikipedia, right? And I read the Howey test, and I read a shitload of other legal documents about it to do the best I could as a human being to follow the law. Okay. I don't like people getting ripped off. I don't like people losing money. I want to help people not get ripped off. I want to replace inefficient systems with efficient systems. All right.
Jason, I want Richard to go through the 4 steps of the.
No, but he's not. He's just bloviating about horse.
I know, but
I am reading you the law, and then you're getting some way to argue with me when I'm just reading Wikipedia to you out of my brain. I'm literally just telling you true things.
Richard,
and I'm mad.
Please go through each of the 4 stages of the Howey test and how hex is not violating them.
I told you that both of your lawyers misidentified a leg of the Howey test by overemphasizing how important profit was. When profit is not a problem whatsoever for anything. It's not a profit for collectible plates. It's not a profit for numismatics. It's not a problem for art. It's not a problem for limited edition comic books. It's not a problem for Ferraris. It's not a problem for houses. It shouldn't even be fucking mentioned. But you guys, you mentioned it. What should have been mentioned is profit from whose effort and who is doing more of that effort. And is that effort essential? And if it is essential effort by another party and not you, then you might have failed that leg of the Howey test.
Richard,
I know more about hex than you do. You know more about
that. And that's what I want to ask about, right? We've been going down back and forth about this, Howey test.
This is important stuff, right? Everyone that's listening to this might want to start their own cryptocurrency. And I'm the guy out there breaking my balls, finding ways to do things that haven't been done before and pushing the limit to get freedom back to the humans. And pushing the limit to get responsibility back to humans.
Hold on just a second.
Been done before.
Let me get a couple questions in. So you started out with saying we should treat new offerings with the assumption that they're.
I'm not going to accept your language, bro. Offering? What are you talking about? Offering? You realize it's leading language, right? You realize there's a very restricted number of places in the world where that word exists. Don't use that word.